between these three heroes right now until the Earth Spirit is level 2 or higher. Mid lane, the OD versus the Puck. Let's see how much Puck damage. 70 damage with nulls and 3 branches. That's quite a lot of damage. I mean, out damages the OD, so he should have an okay time last hitting. The Miranas is roaming around. He's setting up to get some easy arrow targets. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a CS lull or if this... do you say CS lull in this situation when you hit the small creep with the arrow? But, oh well. First blood does indeed happen in the top lane. It's the roll in, and they get that kill in the next assassin as they try to use the spike, take all of the slows away and all of the damage over time away, so it feels kind of irrelevant using it on the Abaddon. You can see, you know, the Crystal Nova level 1 doesn't do that much damage, and the Frostbite is useless because of the Apothic Shield, so this is a decent lane for the Abaddon. Decent lane indeed. Looks like the Earth Spirit is just having fun here, leeching experience, trying to pull these creep waves and continue to get experience because of that. As he's level 2 now, he does have a stun available. Maybe he's going to make a rotation to the mid lane, try and do something against this OD, as the OD is being a little bit annoying. Illusionary Orb comes down, phase shift is available in case of emergency. He goes for a roll, gets a hit onto the OD. The OD gets kicked back towards the Puck. It looks like the Abaddon is going to be the trade-off. He will lose his life as well, so it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade-off in the bottom lane, which will benefit Happy Feet. As sure, it's going to be 2 versus 3, but still the CM is barely worth anything, and the Abaddon is worth quite a lot as he has 20 last hits on him and he is level 5. They try to get a jump on this next assassin. They go for the magic missile. They will control him for now. They try to go on a block with this Vengeful Spirit. They need a very, very big block. The Boulder Smash is going to miss as well. The next assassin will be gone and will be taken down. So even if they miss a lot of spells, they will still get the kill. The arrow will be shot out. The Vengeful Spirit still alive. 15 HP survival as he survives. They roll forward with the Earth Spirit. Try to get a control on that CM. The CM is going to be worked on by this Terrorblade. They get the kill. The Earth Spirit will maybe survive. Yeah, he survives barely. Very low HP, but still survives. Both the Earth Spirit as well as the Vengeful Spirit will get out with their lives, and they got those kills with that Terrorblade popping his Metamorphosis. He only used Metamorphosis level 2, even though he could have got on the Earth Spirit. Yep, a juicy kill. The CM will be taken down most likely. One more hit, that is going to be a dead CM. The next assassin might survive here. Will go invisible, will TP back to the bottom lane. Looks like they want to try and go on this Abaddon. The T1 town in the meantime. The Puck might be taken down here, gets hit by an arrow, and he looks up to be a little bit in danger. Yeah, indeed. He tries to go for the illusionary orb, but too much burst, too little. Cost him his life, potentially. Goes for TPR, but here's the rest of the team of Happy Feet. They go for Nashville, and Ben will make sure he gets the last hit on that Puck. The Puck will drop down. Meanwhile, the T1 town on the top lane will be worked on with that Terrorblade, popping another Metamorphosis. That is going to be a dead tower. They try to rotate in. They use the Mirana ultimate. Himself to just be able to control the enemy, and then the Terrorblade will do the rest of the work. They go for smoke gank now. They try to set up for something. The next assassin will run into them, and the Sentinel will be put down. They see the next assassin instantly, and he will be taken away from the face of the earth very, very quickly. Now they move for the mid tower, as that is what they need to do. One kill, and then straight up for the towers. Sanity's Eclipse comes out from the OD in the meantime. The Earthspirit needs to get himself away. He has no more mana to live, and he will be killed, as that is a 1-for-1 trade-off so far. The Terrorblade in the backlines is trying to look for kill. The Mirana dropping down very, very low, but not quite able to get that CM kill. He now goes for TP back home. Will not be able to get the TP out. Looks like the Terrorblade is a little bit too deep, and he will end up losing his own life, as that is looking bad. Ooh-wee. Geek Fam a little bit too deep under the towers. They could have just went straight off that next kill, taken the tower and not go for anything else, but the protect everyone kind of syndrome came out. The Earth Spirit was in the backlines. He got initiated on. They should have just given up the Earth Spirit kill, take the tower, and then make it a 1-for-1 trade-off with a tower on that side. But instead, they tried to fight, and they end up paying the price, losing heroes left, right, and center. The next assassin will go out into the top lane, will be taken down as well. For the time on the OD, in the meantime, the Terrorblade is going to drop down very low. The swap comes out, keeping him alive. GeekFam.GeekFam is going to go for the chase. He wants to get this kill on the Weaver. Looks like he will get the kill as well. The Terrorblade will burn down. In the meantime, the OD still alive in the backlines with that Astral keeping him up and running, but the Apothic... The buybacks is not that awful, because the Puck already picked up his Blink and the Abaddon already completed his Medallion, so it's only going to be a little bit of gold lost, and now the Weaver might be a little bit in trouble. He tries to use his time lapse, doesn't actually get it off, so they get a big kill on top of those buybacks, and they can secure Roshan for themselves because of the buybacks being used, so it might be worth it in the end. It's expensive to go for double buybacks like that, but at least they make sure the Aegis goes to their side and they don't lose it. Teehee will be the one picking up the Aegis on the puck. His Hurricane Pike, the Weaver, Lincoln Sphere, and halfway towards his Desolator. Looks like GeekFam the one to go for the T2 tower as well. They have another Metamorphosis available in 2 seconds. Puck goes in, gets a nice Dream Call off onto 3 heroes. OD gets jumped on, gets stunned up, gets controlled. They have a silence on him. Boulder Smash comes out as well. Looks like they want to try and burn him down. The OD is going to be very much in trouble. Gets an Astral off in time, but the Apothic Shield comes out from the Abaddon. He wants to get that pop. He will get the pop. The Abaddon will secure the kill on the OD. In the meantime, the ultimate comes out from the Abaddon. He will tank the tower for now. Nexus will be forced away. The CM gets taken down. In the meantime, the Weaver gets silenced up, gets controlled. He might die here as well. He does get the time lapse off in time. The Terrorblade doesn't get the Sunder off on anyone. No one is available to be sundered on the enemy team. He didn't want to go for a friendly Sunder, even though he might have been able to do that on the Abaddon and at least make sure that it's not going to be a top of the Nyx. Looks like the Nyx will be taken down easily. They kick him away and Roddgeee will get the final kick on that Nyx. Dead for 45 seconds, and now they want to go for pushing the bottom lane base. They wanted to make sure that Happy Feet had all 5 heroes in the base again, and they succeeded doing that. Everyone TP back home. They used CM ult, they used the Mirana ult, they used the fortification, and they still lost half of the tower, so it's going to be good enough.
Set in stone.
Alright, Earth Spirit. Maybe this is not the correct way to go with that roll, and that is going to be him dying as he rolls into the phone of 3 enemy heroes. That is a very easy death. Let's see in the meantime, Terrorblade Mantis Style is completed, moving towards Ascari next, so just tanking up further and further and further. The Vengeful Spirit is trying his very best to pick up and earn just anything that can help his team, and he knows he needs to go for TPR, but he gets initiated on. He's a little bit in trouble. Velo will turn around. We'll keep him alive. 15 seconds to go before the Metamorphosis is available. They might have to take this fight. CM goes for an ultimate, but the illusion will kill the CM. That's going to be 1 kill to the side of GeekFam. They keep the Terrorblade alive. The Abaddon goes for his ultimate. We'll pop it straight away. The Impale will give him a little bit of HP to work with. Mirana tries to burn him down in the meantime, but the Mirana will be sent back on his way. They keep the Terrorblade alive. They might lose the Vengeful Spirit in the bottom lane, and the Earth Spirit almost drops down as well, but it's still going to be on him. The Abaddon's ultimate is available. They go for the Astral, keeping him in control, but he didn't get to use his ultimate already. He pops his ultimate now, will be able to survive for now. The next assassin gets initiated on, gets rolled on, and he will be taken down. The Magnetos comes out just to make sure that he doesn't do anything fancy to initiate, to escape, and that is a dead next assassin. Maybe a little bit of a waste using the Magnetize for that, but better safe than sorry, right? Alright. Next assassin is dead. Mirana goes for another ultimate, maybe trying to set up for the top lane. The Earth Spirit in the meantime rolls in, tries to set some walls down in place, but he gets spotted and he gets killed as he's going to be the one who feels the wrath of this Mirana ultimate gank. 1 for 1 yet again. Going to be a nice upgrade for him. The Vengeful Spirit is looking for a gem purchase. Oh, Terrorblade, Terrorblade, Terrorblade. A little bit in trouble, tries to hide himself in the side. I mean, he was waiting for Velo or the Vengeful Spirit to come into position and try and swap him out or heal him up or something, but he was not expecting the OD to just go crazy and pop that ultimate in his face and get a kill on him that easily. Dead Terrorblade for 40 seconds, so that's a nice kill. The OD finally using all of that net worth for something, as he's sitting on 14,000 net worth. He now goes in, tries to initiate on the Abaddon. The Abaddon will pop his ultimate straight away. He will be controlled for now, and let's see the puck. Oh, the puck goes in, tries to go for a silence. We'll be able to get the silence, but will cause issues for them. The Terrorblade is now rushing towards a Skadi next. He does have that BKB completed flying out to him in a moment. In the meantime, in the backlines, the puck might be a little bit in trouble. Does get spotted out. Dream Call comes out onto the next as well as the Weaver. They get stunned up, they get controlled. They might be able to get the kills. The BKB gets popped by the Weaver. He goes for the time lapse as well. Will be alive for now. The Earthspin needs to get himself away. The Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. The Abaddon pops his ultimate as well. The Terrorblade uses his Metamorphosis and his BKB. Gets a kill. He will be taken down. Self Astral comes out. Might give him a little bit of room to work with. They need to go for this. Oh, he plunged himself upwards. Do they find the initiation? Do they find the kill? They go in. The Illusion of Error comes out. They get the OD kill. That is the important kill. That is the important kill, boys. The OD drops on. The CM gets killed as well. Alright, let's see. Glimmer Cape has already done a lot of work for that Earth Spirit. The puck does have a D-Gun 2 completed now, so a little bit more burst damage. He gets initiated on here by the Nyx Assassin, though. In the meantime, he goes for the phase shift. Might be able to get a little bit of survivability off. He has the ultimate available, but doesn't get it off in time. The gem will be dropped, and that will be taken away by the Nyx Assassin. They go in, they try to secure something with that as well, and a little bit more survivability, but only so much. Blink on the Mirana, and they have One of the gems on him, the other gem on the next assassin. Let's see in the meantime. Okay, that is a swap on the OD. The OD gets controlled. No BKB. Doesn't have a TP available right now. He needs to get himself away from here. Oh, the puck went in. Got hit by that impale from the next assassin in the meantime. Does have his illusionary orb available, but he gets hit by another mana burn. They get 1 kill. They get 2 kills. They bring down 3. Abaddon, Vengeful, and Puck all drops down as they try to save that Abaddon from dying. But again, the save everyone potential is not going to be a good idea. GeekFam, they just have to give up those kills. They have to stop trying. Spirit is in position to do something as well, but he has to do some miracle work. 10 seconds before the Vengeful Spirit comes back up. The tier 3 tower is going to be taken down. Reflection comes out from that tower, but he does have the mana style available. We'll send out the solutions, try to do some work with him, and hopefully defend.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, they'll pop something. GeekFam will be worked on. Oh, GeekFam drops down very quickly as Syeonix with that Terror Blade damage does so much work. The CM will be swapped up. They go for a stun on the OD in the meantime. The Urn is going to be keeping him in control. They try to follow up. One more stun. They need it. Oh, and they get the hit as the OD will be kicked in the face. Will be taken down. 3 down inside of Happy Feet as the Terror Blade made it work. They didn't have that many people available, but they had enough to go for a counter initiation. The Terror Blade just popped it and 1 stun. Mirana ultimate comes out. They try to go in. They do a little bit of damage. In the meantime, the Terror Blade is going to be controlled. They do have an Apothic Shield available. They will heal him up. They will make sure he doesn't get stunned. The next assassin, in the meantime, will be taken out. That is a gem being given away to the enemy team, potentially, if they pick it up. The puck, in the meantime, is being taken down very, very low. Needs to be a little bit careful. And Earth Spirit goes and rolls forward, gets a kill on the Mirana. The CM drops down as well. They had to use the buybacks. That's a lot of kills on the side of Happy Feet as they lose everyone. Everyone gets killed. The range tracks might be a little bit in trouble. Melarax will be taken down as well. Potentially the gem is still on the ground. They picked up one of the gems, I believe, on the Terror Blade, but there's still one more gem on the ground they can take. They get a kill on the CM as well. He used the buyback already. The OD is back up in 5 seconds. He does not want to use buyback. Sunder comes out from the Terror Blade. He's still going to be alive for now. Abaddon does have his ultimate on cooldown at the moment. GeekFam goes in with that BKB running off as the Earth Spirit. GeekFam comes out, will keep him alive. It goes for Bling away. Glimmer Cape comes out. They try to chase with the OD. They need to get a grab on someone. Roddgeee, still alive for now. Needs to go for a roll away. Will roll himself a little bit further away. Does have that boulder kick available as well in case of emergency, but he does get taken down here by the looks of things. That is going to be a gem on the ground. And, well, they reclaimed one of the gems, but the second gem is going to go back to the hands of Happy Feet. That's okay, though. I mean, losing one person only when you go out of the base, when you got so... I don't know, Thunder cooldown is not that bad, but I think it's still going to be the stats. Terror Blade, let's see. They're smoking up, they're wrapping around. The Earth Spirit will be run down. Looks like that's going to be one person dropping down. He's dead instantly. Gem is going to be on the ground. The Terror Blade pops his metamorphosis instantly. Needs to take this fight against the OD. Reflection comes out as well. He needs to fight against Ben. Ben is going to drop down very, very low. They do have the vision off him. They have Sentry Wars put in place. Ben will be taken down. Dead for the count. Time lapse comes out from GeekFam. He needs to get himself the other way. Will be rolled on by this Earth Spirit. He brought back on the Earth Spirit in the meantime. They get the kill on the Mirana as well. They run them down. They keep on moving. And they need to continue moving forward. As there's a gem on the ground as well. One of them can pick it out. The Earth Spirit will pick out that gem. And they will go for the racks. They'll go for the mid lane. OD does have a buyback available, but the Mirana's there for 90 seconds. The Weaver is trying to rat the wave, but in the meantime, the racks is being taken down. They've lost one set of racks. They will lose the bottom set of racks as well. The Weaver needs to get themselves back here to defend this. The kill comes out from the Nyx assassin. He's dropping down very low in the meantime, though. The tier 3 tower will be taken down by the Terror Blade. The puck gets stunned up, gets control, goes for the phase shift, will be alive for the moment. The Terror Blade still moves on further, tries to continue fighting. GeekFam is going to be focused on. They take the fight. OD gets moved in. He gets killed. OD dead for 2 minutes. That is going to be a nice initiation for the puck. Gets 3-man silence, 3-man illusionary up. They all die on the side of Happy Feet. 2-man buyback. Nyx assassin Weaver's back in, but they might just be too little too late. There's only 2 heroes. The Terror Blade is still healthy. He's still fighting. He still doesn't care about anything. They took another set of racks. GeekFam needs to defend this with the Weaver, but he doesn't do that much damage. Look at the damage. It's just nothing. He's being run down. The Abaddon too strong on this one. They will go for the top set of racks as well. The tier 4 towers is being taken as well in the meantime by the Terror Blade. They don't really know where to go, but they will take the fight. The next assassin will be Dagon in the face as he will drop as well. GeekFam, the only man surviving, and everyone else is dead for the next 80 seconds. GeekFam, they're looking to end this game. This is going to be it. The Weaver trying to go in, trying to survive, trying to heal up in the fountain, but this Earth Spirit is making his life a living hell. The racks in the top lane will be taken down as well. That is going to blow ultimate off, and he needs to get it off now. But the Dagon in the face, Steam will drop, and that is going to be Terror Blade. Still live Sunders available by the Terror Blade. Doesn't get it off onto anyone. He needs he needs to use the Sunder on someone defensively. He uses it on the Abaddon. Is like, give me your HP, I will finish the game, and that is going to be how it ends. GeekFam will win this best of 3 series 2-0 against Happy Feet. GG, well played.